Hey, it's Brian here from the Round 6 podcast, 2018 SEMA show in Las Vegas, and I'm here with our good friend Scott Sandoval from Billet Specialties. How you doing, Scott?
What's going on, Brian? How are you?
I'm doing okay, man. I'm just
Awesome.
standing here trying to figure out why Brad doesn't have a red camera.
It is a red camera, by the way.
Painted red, that's a whole difference. Speaking of things that have, nice color to them, you've got your new Pro Touring line here with the powder-coated barrels and faces. You want to tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah. So we brought our powder coating in-house. That's a giant step for us. But new this year is we're powder coating the barrels as well. So you could pick any of our colors. We could put it on there. We have transparent colors, solid colors, clear colors. If you want to brush clear, we got you handled. And then, of course, all the different colors you could do for the centers as well.
Outstanding. So, size-wise, still just about anything, make almost anything to fit any car?
Well, in our concave Pro Touring line, it starts at 18 inches and goes on up to 22 inches. So, we're kind of limited there, but most of those cars run such big brakes that, 18 is probably the smallest wheel you want to go, and just to clear those calipers.
Outstanding. So, what else have you got new in the booth that is exciting for you guys this year?
Well, we got a new LT4 True Track, which is pretty cool. We literally just came out with that, and it'll be available in mid-November, possibly early December. And kind of excited about that, and then just continue working on our front engine accessory drives. We also got a lot new LS accessories as well.
So Scott, what's new in the Pro Touring line?
Well, in our concave Pro Touring line, we've taken the Daytona, the G-Spec, and the Grand Sport and brought them over to the concave Pro Touring line. It's our three popular styles, and we thought that it would look even better in the concave series.
So for someone out there who doesn't know, can you explain a little bit about what you mean by concave?
Well, a concave wheel basically has the bolt pad a little bit further back than the spokes where they touch the rim. So it has a surface kind of like this, which is more or less like a dish to it. And our regular wheels have more of a convex face to them, so it's curved like this. So that's the big difference right there. But with the concave stuff, it looks a hell of a lot more aggressive than the other ones.
So I was going to say, beyond looks, is there any other advantage to having a concave wheel?
Not necessarily, but in the concave Pro Touring series, we do recess the bolt pads. So that adds a little bit, takes a lot of weight out of the wheel as well. And another advantage of these particular wheels, say like over a three-piece wheel, is you lose all that extra weight of the hardware around the perimeter. So that extra weight is kind of a little bit of a penalty with acceleration, deceleration, braking, and suspension. Because if there's going to be any weight in the wheel, you want it as centered as possible. The moment of inertia gets greater, the more weight you have towards the outside.
Is that something you take into consideration when designing a wheel?
Style comes first because that's how people choose their wheels. We all look at something, and if we like it, we buy it. So style is probably one of the top things, and then we kind of engineer everything else into it to make it make sense. Lightweight, functionality, clears big brakes, all that kind of stuff.
So let me ask you this. Who names all of your wheels? How do you come up with the names?
All of us come up with names, and it's probably one of the hardest things to do because pretty soon you're going to run out of names, just kind of like how it's actually quite fun, the discussions we have about names. But we always try and keep it automotive related. Period perfect for certain, like our vintage series, we try and keep everything within what makes sense for it. A 60s era, if it's a 60s looking wheel, we try to keep within that particular spectrum because then people kind of learn and associate that name with that period and hopefully our wheels as well.
Do you have a set catalog of colors that are available for the powder coating, or can you do almost any custom finish?
We could anything that could be powder coated has to be available in a powder, obviously. You can see all of our colors online at billetspecialties.com. That's a good place to start.
Awesome, and you guys have a really tremendous fitment program on your website. I know you guys can break down just about any size that you want to fit it on any car. Do you also offer that as a call-in deal for someone who maybe isn't too tech savvy?
Yeah, a lot of our guys, we probably have well over 100 years of experience between our sales staff in fitting vehicles. Every wheel that we create for them is basically a custom fit for the vehicle. So we take into consideration the brakes, the axle, where the fender is inside the fender, the wheel and tire inside the fender well, what kind of driving the guy is going to be doing. You know, obviously you don't want a super wide wheel on something that the guy's going to drive on the freeway all the time, because then the vehicle will kind of track a little. So we take all that stuff into consideration, talk to the customer, get their measurements, and give them the best fit, because we don't want their car looking awful. I mean, that's just, it doesn't help anybody. We want to make sure that they're the coolest kid on the block.
Right on. What's the largest diameter wheel you sold?
We just now came out with a 28-inch diameter.
So we've covered Pro Touring, which is obviously a really big movement in the hot rod world. What other lines do you carry? Like what other kind of build styles or vehicles do you carry wheels for?
Boy, we just about cover all aspects of the automotive aftermarket. We have an extensive line of drag race wheels. We have both street and strip wheels. We're really starting to cater to the late model performance market, like the Mustang S550s, the Demons, the Hellcats, all that stuff. So that's really successful, and it works out really well for those guys too, because they could take that car they just bought on Sunday and buy all the stuff, and then the following weekend they're on the drag strip having fun on the same car, and it's pretty cool. But definitely go to our website and check out our race wheels, our wind lights, our street lights, our comp series for the hardcore racer. Also, if you have a lowered truck, we have those large diameter wheels for that stuff. We have some great styles in that stuff. Our Boulevard series has 6-lug wheels in it, great for SUVs and sport trucks. We're bringing back even some of our old school wheels from the 80s, which has actually been requested quite a bit. So we're bringing those things back. A lot of people like that. It's kind of hard to say that it's nostalgia, because I kind of came from that era, so that means I'm old. But hey, it is what it is. If it helps sell a wheel, I'll eat a bug, you know. So we got that as well. And then also for the luxury performance wheels, we have our B-Forge line, which is our premier 3-piece wheels. So that's another aspect you could go to. Those things work great on Ferraris, Lamborghinis, just about any of the exotics, and also the modern day muscle car. It's our highest in line. The vehicles in our booth have the B-Forge wheels. So yeah, we kind of got a lot of stuff covered. And then we also have steering wheels that match the wheels as well. So it's we got all kinds of markets covered.
Awesome. So speaking of all kinds of markets, obviously it's a big show like this. What's your favorite thing you've seen on the show floor so far? I've got a load of questions.
Probably my hotel room after the show, because I am so tired when I get out of here. No, actually, the thing that I like the most about the show is probably talking to all the people here and educating them about our product and seeing the reaction when they see something they like, which is pretty cool. I really pay attention to how they interact with our products. Makes me kind of think about when we design the stuff, you know, what they're looking at, and I'll ask them questions, you know, why they like it and such. So yeah, I like that kind of input from the customers, and to see the excitement when they look at, you know, the Chevelle that's in our booth or the Ferrari, and they're excited to take a picture with it and stuff.
Awesome. And before we close out, I wanted to thank you especially for, you know, your support over the years. And, you know, when I was a young pup coming up in this thing, you kind of helped me out quite a bit and gave me some opportunities. And thank you. I mean, you guys worked with some great people over the years, and to be part of that was really a big thing for me.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I've always admired your artwork, and you're a pretty good guy, I think. So, you know, I try to help out everybody, so don't feel too special. But
no. I'm just happy to be part of that. So.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Well, we're looking forward to having you on the podcast coming up soon.
Yeah.
And that should be fun time.
Ring me up on the old video phone, and we'll have a good conversation about something. You know, probably our product though.
I'd like to we'll keep it around that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we look forward to talking some more with you. And you can find out more about their product at www.billetspecialties.com.
And don't forget our other website, bforgewheels.com as well. Yeah, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook and keep up to date on all the new products. And you can also go on our website, give us your email address, and we'll send you product specials, new product introductions, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you do that as well.
Awesome. Thanks again.